Aloha hoku ohana. I hope that you are well. I just want to take a look at you. We're just going to work with the cards right now and see what comes through. I'm hearing less is more though, and we're not really going to need a lot to read what's going on around you because it feels like I'm seeing you from an outside perspective right now. And not just through like physical eyes, but also non-physical eyes, where there's a lot that's being observed around. I'm seeing your energy field where there's a lot of exposure apparently that's coming out. There's a lot of exposure. I'm also seeing like a black light energy be turned on. So that's also the unknown energy, my Cosmos Oracle message, where it basically talks about there's so much more to be discovered and your full potential is about to be unlocked, like some kind of untapped potential within you. Okay, let's see. Six of Wands there. Literally Ace of Wands as well. Let's see. Which talks about like public recognition. Oh. We have one card. Let's see. Oh, eight of Wands. Another Wands energy. Okay, so it's actually huge. So you're actually showing up as somebody. Hold up, guys. My hair. Which is actually very monumental because hair basically talks about life force and vitality in the metaphysical realm. Anyway, this is what this card is. It's life force and vitality that propels you towards your dreams, ambitions, and goals at a very highly energetic rate. Honestly, right now, you're seen as somebody who is expanding and broadening the horizons. Eight of Wands energy is actually seen, I'm hearing, as a walking opportunity. It's someone that's very exciting. I'm hearing also something that you do could be enticing. I don't necessarily know what that is, but something that you do could be highly energetically charged. That's what it feels like. It's like there's a strong energy that's being infused into maybe creative projects. If this is not traveling long distances, what that it talks about, and you having this golden elixir to sustain you along that journey, it feels like there's a mental journey that you're going through. Or more than anything, especially because you have the King of Swords here at the base, it's almost like you're in this journey of self-discovery and truth mentally, where it's like you've mastered your mind and the ways that you've expanded your mind. And I'm seeing your consciousness literally expand to new horizons where it can no longer return back to its old forms. And that's what people are seeing you. It's like people can't really look at you the same. You know, there's something around that, people's actually perspective. And with the Eight of Wands as well, this is about kind of ascending to higher frameworks of not just existence, but also perspectives when it comes to looking at the world through. So it's almost like there's a different framework in which people are actually seeing you through during this time. Especially like a mystical element, because this is like a centaur energy as well with Sagittarius. So there's almost like a mystical element around you or mysterious nature. It literally feels like you're a walking enigma, especially because the King of Swords doesn't really say much. You know, it's like his silence is actually deafening, and it's through his embodiment of his own truth that actually speaks 1,000 words. So there's something around that, like you're not really having to explain. It's almost like communication, but the communication is through, I don't know, like body language. It's through the things that you're doing. It's like even through the things that you're not doing right now, you know, it's like being really intentful when it comes to where your attention goes. I'm hearing, and who even receives that attention, because your energies are privileged. Okay, and there's something about being able to exchange your energy really mindfully right now. It feels like there's almost like a level of you've made up your mind when it comes to what actually supports your highest expansion and what could kind of be, it feels like a distraction almost. That's what it feels like. Eight of Wands. Okay, so you're coming off as an Eight of Wands energy. Let's see. What else about you? Okay, and it's funny because Eight of Wands went flying away, right? So it's almost like you're off with the wind. Yeah, Knight of Cups energy too. This could be honestly you infusing a lot of energy into a creative project of some kind, or wanting to take inspired action towards a very specific trajectory. But you have fire and water, so it feels like things are heating up for you. It feels like things are kind of bubbling to the surface. It's like you've been heating something up around internally for a while, but people are now seeing bubbles come to the surface. That's what it feels like. And I'm hearing the energy of a watch pot never boils. And it's like people didn't really see, I'm kind of getting a scorpionic energy in the way where no one really saw what was happening beneath the surface. They've just seen like the tip of the iceberg with you. So it feels like there's so much more to come around you that's yet to be revealed or unveiled. And this is around a vision or a dream that you have, something that you could like daydream about. But this is something that you mentally, it feels like when consciousness kind of expands beyond the anatomical body and it goes out into the quantum field, and it basically picks up signals of things existing at energetic potential, and then it anchors back that information into this vessel, and you act upon that information within this third dimensional experience. That's what it feels like. Hold on, let me change this thing for it because I need to put on a battery. Yes, you're definitely moving towards some kind of goal, and it seems like you're rapidly accelerating along this path with whatever this is. That's definitely a vibe that's coming through as well. You're bringing the non-physical into the physical because you have a yin element, and then that being externalized with the yang. So it's like people are seeing what's happening in the external, but not necessarily what's gone on within the realms of your imagination. That's what it feels like, within the realms of the mind palace, right? It's like people are seeing external results or action that you're taking, but not the work that's kind of happened behind the scenes internally. Let's see. I'm hearing they only have an idea as they see things kind of unveiled, or when you choose to unveil them or reveal them. But not, it kind of gives me an unpredictability energy, honestly, with this, because the Knight of Cups doesn't necessarily disclose what goes on in his head. So you could definitely like be showing up as somebody who is not really necessarily disclosing everything. This is somebody that says, well, the best way to do it is to show it. The Knight of Cups says, come, I know, I know a spot. It kind of gives me, have you seen those memes where they're like, these are like the girls or the guys that say I know a spot and they take you to the most magical place on earth? That's what it feels like. It feels like you're telling people I know a spot, and boy do you know. Like there's like an otherworldly essence or presence that you're anchoring into whatever it is that you do. It's like, I know how to do this, but excuse me, you do it so well though, like you forgot to mention that part. It's like, that's what it gives me. It kind of gives me of, oh yeah, let's go to a painting class and you don't realize that you're about to paint next to Picasso. Like that's an energy that's coming through. It's like, oh yeah, let's do this, like let's go and cook. You don't know you're about to cook with Gordon Ramsay. It's that type of energy that's coming through. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing around you. That's how people see you. It's like, all right, let's do this. Let's go bowling, and you don't realize that you're playing with someone that just strikes every single time without fail. Without failure. That's what it gives me. It's almost like, it feels like you're a master in your craft, but you could be someone that doesn't necessarily, I'm hearing talk the big talk, but you do walk the big walk. That's another energy that's coming through. Okay, let's see. What is this in regards to? Yeah, King of Wands, which could be literally something that you've invested into that is in alignment with your bigger vision and goal. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, which literally shows that this bigger vision is turning in your favor with whatever this is. This is about something altering the trajectory of your life just because of how consistently you've shown up to this. It's like people have seen, right, like the painting on the canvas, but they haven't seen what has happened within the realms of your imagination to even choose the colors, right? It's like there's been so much of an internal, this is what it feels like, there's been so much of a internal thought process, or it gives me, when someone, who you are. You're someone who, let me tell you who you are. You're someone who, I'm hearing, is such a gift that's treasured, and it's simply because, how someone will gift you something and it will be sentimental, but there's so much thought that goes into it. Like there's so much thought that goes into it. Something that would have just bypassed other people's minds and heads. It's like you have such attention to detail that can kind of go over people's heads until they look back at it and they're like, oh my goodness. They begin to kind of connect the dots. That's what I'm seeing. It's like there's so many layers to you. And I'm seeing the more that people look at you, the more that there is to look at. Especially when it's like people think that they understand you, but they understand like one small facet, and then you open them up to a world of literally another another way of looking at things, another perspective. That's what it gives me. I'm seeing somebody like standing in a gallery and they're looking at an abstract piece and they're like, what do you see? And this person sees something and they're like, you offer another suggestion, you offer another perspective. And that's what you do for people when it comes to life on Earth. It's almost like you offer others another perspective, and that's why there's like almost like an emotional charge or input behind anything that you do. That's almost what it feels like. That's the mystical element behind you. It's almost like there's a mystical element, because when you think of Eight of Wands and the centaur energy, there's an otherworldly essence that's anchored into the physical realm, and that's what you do. It's like you bring an otherworldly suggestion or perspective when navigating this world, and that's infused into anything that you do within this world too, which is beautiful. Anything else? Two of Coins, Page of Swords here as well. There could be something that you're making your mind up about, but I'm almost seeing this as a level of unpredictability, and it feels like those who solve the mystery become the mystery, and you've solved some kind of mystery when it comes to yourself. That's what it feels like. It's like you've solved a mystery when it comes to yourself in this life and what it really is, and you're now a walking mystery. There's literally an unpredictable energy. It's almost like, what will I do next? That's what it feels like. Oh, that was another energy that was coming through. It was almost like, I'm on my way. I don't know where I'm going, but I know the universe has me. It's that kind of energy that's coming through as well. The Sun card and the Ace of Swords. So you're definitely gaining clarity when it comes to your soul's purpose, the things that bring you happiness, and it's in doing those things that you also spread that joy to others as well. But there's something about communication or information that could be coming away, or just like a fresh new beginning, especially just mentally when it comes to this time in your life with the Sun card. It's almost like you're gaining a clearer vision when it comes to not just the trajectory of your life, but the trajectory of yourself and the ways in which you're expanding, and the ways in which I'm hearing you're unfolding right now as well. There's something about preparing for that change. Okay, last message. Five of Swords reversed. I'm hearing this is an inner saboteur where life is too short to spend another day at war with yourself, especially because you have a Seven of Wands energy too there as well. So there's something around life being too short to spend another day at war with yourself. I'm hearing like enjoy the mystery. What is this about? Let's just get one message in regards to this. Enjoy the mystery that you are. Ten of Coins, the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Knight of Coins. So two knights, you have one that goes, and you have one that stops. So there could be like two forces within you where it's like there's times where you need to move full force and take inspired action towards, this goal when you have the energy. But I feel like there's ebbs and flows that you go through, and this could be where you spend times at war with yourself, right? Especially internally. That's what it feels like, where there's something around give yourself permission to rest. Sometimes give yourself permission to rest, because it's in you being in stillness that things will begin to become clear for you. Now with the Ten of Coins and the Nine of Swords, I feel like this is more of a mental challenge, because mentally it feels like you're always go. That's like an energy. It's like go on to the next thing. It feels like someone that's kind of 10 steps ahead, thinking about the bigger vision always and how they can align themselves with it. But there's something around seeing that there's a strategy, and it kind of gives me an energy of it's easy to prevent burnout than try to reverse it, like reverse the damage that it does. So there's something about give yourself permission to rest. Okay, take care of your vessel, and take care of your mind, and take care of yourself. That's like a huge energy that's actually coming out for you. I'm seeing like to keep the eternal flame going, there cannot be too much external forces or movement or wind to blow it out, but there needs to be enough to keep it going. And again, the same kind of applies with stillness. Trust that what you'll receive what it is that you need when you need it, and trust that you're guided when it comes to when it's time to take action. But I'm hearing something around, realize that there's sometimes an inability to take action, and you could be procrastinating when it comes to planning on taking action but not actually doing it. So knowing that planning to take action is not actually action at all. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through as well with that stillness. That stillness is needed to give you clarity, but once you gain that clarity, know that it's time to move forward. You will gain more clarity in action. That's another energy that's coming through for you. So I'm going to love any of you guys right there. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, do consider subscribing. Love to have you around. Personal reading details are also down below, and I'll speak to you very, very soon. Until next time, bye.